I did not expect this expose to come from President William Ruto's ally Nelson Koech, who went on a national television and exposed an allegation that the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua branded Mount Kenya youth as Mungiki. I want us to listen to him before we proceed.
On the issue of the former deputy president, and you mentioned, and of course what has happened in parliament, that one cannot go without my response. I want to say this, that the former deputy president has had a problem with our security agencies. From day one, he's accused the National Intelligence Service, he's accused everyone in the security sector, the IG, and everyone who he believes have a problem with him, even when there is none. I want to tell you that there has, and you know, the deputy president, former deputy president before was invited to make a statement with the DCI. He declined. So if he believes that there are people who are trailing him, then the best thing to do is not to go on your Facebook account unless it is nothing serious. The best thing to have done was to go to the Director of Criminal Investigation and write a statement. But from where I sit, there is absolutely nothing to follow with the former deputy president, and I don't see why the police will trail him in the first place. There is no form of intimidation whatsoever. And I can tell you, that should be the last person to say that he's being trailed. You know why? He subjected so many young people to an unnecessary lynch, public lynch, particularly those he branded, the young people from Central Kenya that he branded as Mungiki. Young people who are working so hard for this country, young people who are just trying to make a living, he branded them in Mungiki and unleashed the police on them, that wherever they were found, violence was meted on them. 2 weeks ago, the former Mungiki leader was released by a Nakuru court because of just trump-up charges that had been instigated by the former deputy president. So in my view, those are just, stories. He's running away from his own shadow.
Okay.
Back to
yes, as you wind up.
Back to the committees in Parliament.
Please like the video to reach many people as possible, and in case it is your first time, support us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. For those who do not know who MP Nelson Koech is, he is a member of Parliament for Belgut constituency and also the chairperson for National Assembly Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence, and also Foreign Affairs. The reason as to why I said I didn't expect this expose to come from him, it is because at the time that there were allegations that those who are following Maina Njenga, the former Mungiki leader, that those people were not Mungiki, he kept quiet, but now is coming out to expose an allegation that it is the former deputy president who branded those young men from Mount Kenya region as Mungiki. That is the double speak that we are speaking, and that is what many politicians will always use when the person that is on the chopping board is no longer on their side. But I want us to take into consideration what he was trying to respond to. He was trying to respond to an allegation that was made on Deputy President, the former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua's official Facebook account, and I quote, "Security agents in unmarked cars have been following me wherever I go. They are parking at the entrance of my Nairobi residence, taking note of all my visitors, and they trail me whenever I leave the house, even all the way to my rural home in Nyeri. Last Sunday, the below saloon car that was parked at the entrance to my residence trailed me to PCA Kerarapon Church, followed me to where I went for a late lunch, and back to the house. Upon checking the NTCA portal, I noticed that the number plates are registered to a lorry. This surveillance and intimidation of Kenyans was last witnessed during the era of the dreaded special branch during the 24 years of Moi's misrule. In this era of extrajudicial killings, forced abductions, and disappearances by state agents, I have thought it is important to share with Kenyans the harassment and intimidation I am going through and inform them to all the state responsible if I am armed by state agents. I request the state to leave me alone. You hunted me out of office and you should now allow me to enjoy my peace as a private citizen. End of quote. So that information was posted on the former deputy president's official Facebook account, and I believe it was also in some of his other social media handles like X. But let's come back to the bone of contention. From the information you listened to, the Member of Parliament for Belgut constituency, Honorable Nelson Koech, was responding and telling the former deputy president to go to DCI and record maybe a statement, or go to a police station and record a statement. But one thing I love about Rigathi Gachagua's statement on his Facebook is that he's acknowledging that at a time that he was also working for the late President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, that there was a special branch that used to deal with the Kenyans that were opposed to that particular regime. And I love the fact that he is now acknowledging that there are extrajudicial killings that is happening in the Republic of Kenya. I also love the fact that he is now confirming that indeed there is a possibility of forced abductions and disappearances by state agents. That is what is trying to confirm that those allegations might be true. And remember, one thing that Rigathi Gachagua likes is that he likes coming out to the public to tell them whatever is happening, especially when it is affecting him. Because when he was part of this administration, he never came to condemn whatever happened, especially during the anti-government protests that were organized by the Azimio in 2023. So when it is affecting you, you are now coming out. But the fact still remains that whether he did something wrong, I don't think if it is fit for someone to go for his life. That is not right at all. They can just maybe press charges against him in a court of law, and maybe the court will deal with him. Now, I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. What you need to do is to register as a voter. After registering as a voter, remember to demonetize politics as soon as possible and also vote for a policy. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. But remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Bye for now.